INFPs, I want to make a challenge, a 30-day challenge to get us in the right mind to deal with some of our problems and actually empower ourselves. So I'm going to be talking about that in this video and some ideas that I've come up with. What's up, team? It's Sherman here from Geek Psychology. So I'm working on making a 30-day challenge that will eventually, hopefully, be turned into a product. This is specifically for INFPs, although I know, there are tons of other people out there, everybody, all different types and everything. I want to help, but I do want to start with the INFPs just because it's my home ground. It's my stomping ground, right? So I'm thinking, and I want your input on this, but I have a list of different ideas that I've come across because I know that as INFPs, we are often lost. We don't really know how to reach our full potential. We have these ideas, these aspirations, these drives that never actually get brought out. Our focus is scattered. Relationships can be really difficult. Everything, all sorts of things, right? Understanding our feelings and expressing them and using them to make better conviction to reach our goals. And I feel that I do have a lot to say about it. And I've put a lot of it into this channel. I hope that you see that. But also I do want to turn it into something. I've written a book before. I made a series of videos that I was going to release to sell, and I just struggled with the selling aspect of it. It just didn't feel right. But I do want to make it. I want to make it a thing. I want to make this something that I can do full time. I know it's going to be difficult. It has been difficult. I've been doing this for years, trying to hone my craft. And although I'm not perfect in it, I do feel that I've improved some, and I hope that I can bring that into making some solid content for INFPs to better themselves, to reach their goals, to focus on what's important, to not wake up alone in your deathbed someday, and not having accomplished anything. So I have a survey that I made that I would like you, if you're an INFP, to check it out and to just vote. It's honestly, it's one question. And it's got maybe a list of like 14 or so different potential challenges that I've thought of. And if you could just choose one that you feel that you would get the most benefit from, I'll be trying to take in all the different votes and make a product that helps people. That's the goal of this, is to stop just spinning my wheels, making things that I think people might want, and actually ask you, what is it that you want? What are you struggling with right now? And turning that into something that is actually usable by you with this 30-day challenge, that you can actually take some small steps through it, get maybe an email every few days or a little task every few days, and something that you can work on to improve your life using the strengths of an INFP and even taking in the weaknesses of them as well. So some of the ideas that I had just to run through is like building a better INFP. So basic techniques to improve your strengths and improve your weaknesses, to utilize your strengths rather. Also the comfort zone trap, how to get out of that comfort zone that's holding you back from actually exploring the world and pushing yourself to another level. How to be more intentionally creative. Like we're creative, sure, but to use it with a goal in mind and actually get somewhere with it. Finding your purpose in life, creating a life that you actually love to live. And you're not just going through the daily routines, right? Also focusing, how to finish something that you've started. Relationships, dating, love, sex, all that stuff. Empowerment through self-acceptance, self-appreciation, I feel is another thing, understanding that you're not broken. Making a decision. And this is anything from, what do I eat tonight, Or you're going out, you're going out to a restaurant with a friend and they're like, what do you want to eat? And it's like the most difficult decision ever, right? But also to making those really important life decisions. So some tips, techniques, and challenges to make it easier for you to do things like that. I know people that are not INFPs are listening like, what are you talking about? How to decide what to eat? It's a thing. Perfectionism and idealism, how to balance those two, and knowing when to continue and when to just say it's not perfect, but that's okay. Also, I'll just go through a few more since I've already made it this far. Balancing structure and freedom, when to plan for things, when to be spontaneous with things. Too much pain, like dealing with empathy and that natural response that we have to feel sorry for everybody that we come across. The person at the cash register or whatever, or the guy outside that's sweeping up trash, and how to use it to be more productive, I say, or proactive with it. Understanding feelings, how to express yourself, how to understand your feelings, and then express them properly. With that, there's enforcing boundaries, knowing when to say no to things, to say no to people, and how to handle the negativity within yourself and coming from without yourself. And I guess the last one is working with your conscience. When, why, how to listen to that voice, and when, why, how you should loosen up a bit and let things go as they're going to go without being a bad person. So those are some ideas. You can see my pasty white leg there. Those are some ideas that I wanted to talk about, and I could just put them all into one 30-day challenge, but I don't think that would be beneficial. It's too broad, it's too wide. And so I would like to just focus on one for 30 days. See if I can make a program that actually really helps transform and empower INFPs to do the awesome things that I know we can all do. All right, so if you have watched this far and you're interested in it, even if you're not, can you please just go to the link down below in the description. Click on it. It's one question, and then below that there's like a text box that you could put some other idea that you had. And then if you want to be updated with more information about it when I start to produce this, then you can put in your email and name, but it's up to you. I'll also, make an announcement on the channel eventually and through Facebook as well. And if you're not an INFP and you've been watching this, then that probably means you know an INFP. You have one in your life, a friend, family member, partner, something like that, right? If you could send this to them, then I'm sure that they would be curious and interested in just at least looking at it and be like, yeah, I've had that problem. That's something that I would like to work on, something that I would like to not have it be a problem anymore. All right, so thank you very much for watching. I know this is a strange video, it's not necessarily informative, but I had to post this somewhere. All right, so keep up the lifelong questing. Good luck, have fun. Peace.